Take two. Take two, baby. Take two.
Take two.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks.
I know that music anywhere.
Woo! There we go. Dave? David?
Yep.
Are you gonna say anything?
Did we start?
Yeah. I told you that we started.
Oh, I didn't hear the theme song at all yet.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I played it. We're rolling. You might as well just go ahead and intro it.
Oh, okay. Well, fucking shit. Hey, welcome everybody to Trap Stocks. Today is February 11th, 2021. What a hell of a morning. My name's David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
Man, I must be too high because I did not hear the intro. I should have been dancing. I usually was singing. But huge shout out to Mad Terp Labs. We got the fucking Terp sticks back today. When you see white like this, solventless, get you some, get high. Thank you, Mad Terp Labs.
Yeah, and shout out to cheat code Algo. You know them. We love them. They have a great algorithm to help you trade the stock market in conjunction with TradingView. And they also have a great Discord that Dave is a regular member of. Check out the link below. If you sign up and use it, you'll give your boys at TrapStock some money so that hopefully we can hire a tech guy someday so that Brian doesn't accidentally hang up the fucking call when he's trying to start the show, and then Dave somehow doesn't hear the theme song. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I didn't hear shit. It actually makes me a little sad inside because I love our fucking theme song.
That's weird.
Shout out to Twan Motor. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was sharing my screen and everything, so I don't know. Maybe you just had it muted by accident. I don't know.
No, I don't see it. I just see just me and you right now. I don't see the third screen.
Well, because I took that off. I always take that off once we start. Yeah.
All right, bro. So, before we started the show, you did say that you broke some furniture this week?
Yeah, dude. I bucked up a piece of furniture this week. Hilarious. Yeah, this first of all, this company hired me to put together like a 16-foot long conference table. It was a nightmare. It was so big and so heavy, and I was the only one there to do it, and it was just terrible. And then when I was done, it was like literally each piece of the table weighed over 100 pounds, and I had to put this on these like flimsy ass legs that it was just, dude, Malaysian furniture. I'm sorry, I wanna help the Malaysians, but like their furniture is awful.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's funny. Hey,
did you know that I used to work for like a furniture store way back in the day when I was like 20?
Did you?
I actually put together a furniture store. It was, do you remember my friend Albert?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me and him. We used to put furniture together. We would just smoke the whole fucking time.
Why can't you build your own fucking furniture then?
No, because you're so good and you're so fast at it. It doesn't make sense for me to do.
Do me a favor. Tap your microphone. It's not on.
Can you hear me?
No.
It's not on?
No. God, how are you so bad at this? No,
I'm not so fucking bad at this.
I mean, like, probably try not to. Okay.
All right. You're right.
Yeah.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Do you hear me now?
Better. I mean, I could hear you before, but you sounded.
It was just really shitty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyway, the guy, when I'm done, he's like, "Hey, can you also build all these chairs?" And I was just like, "Nah, not today. I can come back." So the next day I go back, and they're on like the second floor. It's a small office building where it's like it's almost like open in the middle, you know what I mean? So there's like a courtyard. So to go from the second floor, you're actually like walking outside down a set of stairs. Everything's like brick tile. Very important. I put together these chairs in no time at all. I'm a fucking maniac, you know what I mean? Like average 8 minutes per chair, faster than most machines. Come at me. So I throw together all these chairs. I go, the very first one, I pick it up, I carry it outside, no problem. I turn to go down the stairs, I lift it up, and the base of the office chair flies out, dude, and just starts, It just goes down the stairs at like breakneck fucking pace. I'm watching the wheels break and shoot off into the fucking ether. Like, literally every single wheel on this chair break. The base is metal, so it's sturdy. But, you know, it's got that, like, hydraulic compression thing so you can move your chair up and down, right? Yeah. Well, that didn't stick onto the chair part that I had. It was on the base, and so that's tumbling down. The fucking top of it hits the ground and basically just explodes and shoots into a wall. Like, it was loud, it was terrifying. There was a woman, like, in the courtyard who heard the whole thing, and she just looked up at me like, oh. I was like, yeah.
Oh my, did you damage the wall too?
No, the wall, thankfully the walls were, like I said, they were like brick, tile.
Oh
but, like,
my God.
Bro, this was, I mean, catastrophic. I was like, I had to tell him, like, hey, so I built 5 of these chairs. I built all the chairs, no problem, and then I fucking destroyed one when I accidentally threw it down a flight of stairs. It was so ruined. I guess, like, luckily the only part that was ruined were the replaceable parts. Like, you can replace the caster wheels, you can replace that, like, tension thing, but I was like, this is a completely non-functional chair. I'm real sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I really fucked this one up. It was just mangled.
Funny. Well, good for you for fucking up somebody's chair.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's what you do. Hopefully you don't fuck up mine, because I got 6 of it put together right now, too.
What do you mean you have 6 chairs to put together?
I bought a nice rectangle dining room table.
Bro, you need to get a fucking screwdriver.
I don't want to.
Wait, why? You think I want to build your shit for free?
Yeah, I give you weed every time. What do you mean?
Yeah, now I gotta travel down to you. I'm getting free weed from Curaleaf. You think I need your goddamn pity weed?
Oh, yes you do. Yes you do. You come over here, we smoke, and then you get more free weed when you leave. It's like you get to hang out with me, and you get to leave with weed.
I love you. I do. I just questioned, the other day you were like, I don't put together furniture. It's just not a me thing to do. I'm wondering what kind of man shit you do. Because you're over here fucking wearing all black long clothing, painting your goddamn nails. You can't build furniture. I know you don't clean a goddamn thing. I mean, like, what dues?
I paid my dues putting together those dirty ass furniture. Man, I would open up these boxes and I would find the ghetto ass, like, wrenches from, like, I don't know, somewhere in the islands that it's like a piece of plastic and a piece of metal randomly rigged together just to screw everything. And that person got killed for probably leaving that shit in the box. So I was there, I did that shit. I hate every single second of it.
Yeah,
don't be judging me.
I am judging you. I'm just wondering what kind of man shit you do. The other day, this isn't something that I do. Well, what do you do?
I'm getting to the point that I get to pay people to do things, Brian.
Yeah, there you go.
Delegation.
Is that how... I think I'm going to have to turn you down just a teensy tiny bit.
All right. I was yelling.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, what do you want to get into for stocks?
None of them.
All right, what is... let me check FinViz real quick. What does the market actually look like right now? Everything's up. Dow's up, Nasdaq's up, S&P 500's up. And it looks like all the blue chips are up. Looks like a blue chip day. What do you think?
No, I mean, Google's down, Facebook's down, Amazon's down, Starbucks, Disney, Netflix, Apple. It's 50-50. It's a pretty shit day. Energy is blood red.
Energy is blood red. It usually looks like the tech section looks pretty good, though, in financial.
Tech looks okay, but there's some... What is this? What is...
Which one? Which one?
AKAM?
AKAM. All right, technologies at 102.
Yeah, that's like a bright red spot on the market. It's in technology, and it's that really really red spot. That's AKAM.
It's like a giant shit.
Yep. Interesting.
Actually, I don't like it because it's been falling for quite some time now.
Yeah.
This
is almost a similar to what we saw yesterday morning. It kind of started off high. There was an immediate crash this morning. I slept through it. A great decision.
How did you wake up today?
Like 8:15. Also,
for you.
I think I just shut my alarm off because when I went to bed yesterday, I was like, I'm going to wake up. The first thing I'm going to want to do is look at my Robinhood. I know my DraftKings calls are going to be down substantially. So I'm just going to go ahead and not wake up to that. And it was a great decision.
Oh.
Like I put an
Yeah.
extra 15 minutes to face the inevitable, which I did know was coming. And here we are, stronger for it. Not really. But the market, I don't know. Yesterday, so what I was saying is, similar to yesterday, the market looked like it wanted to recover-ish right here, but then it was kind of like wishy-washy for the day. It did make a little bit of a push in the afternoon, and then it fucking just dropped off. So hopefully today we can rally. I don't know, that'd be nice.
Are we still talking about AKAM or DraftKings?
I'm just talking about the market.
Oh.
Why the
So I
fuck
was
would I
on,
talk about AKM? I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. I had no idea what it was, so I tried to Google it. Stock twits. So the only thing that I could find was that there's a bunch of insider trading going on. So a lot of the president, the chief executive officer, everybody's buying shares. I don't know.
Buying shares is good. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's at $102.28 a pop. So good luck on that.
Yeah.
So let's go back into DraftKings, because I'm waiting for this to fucking pop back up too. Because I'm right there with you, bub.
Well, it just keeps falling.
Which is so. At least it's not going below 60. At least we have that going for us.
Yeah, I guess so. Man, you
It was
like
at
you
64.
you have like such incredible mental gymnastics skills. Like you're always like, at least this. Oh, we found a new floor on UWMC, and then a new one, and then a new one, and then another new one.
Positive.
No, you're
Do you
positive.
Not see the color of the room?
No, your
The color of
positive
the room is red.
your positivity sometimes is just like annoying and naivety.
Not annoying.
Naivety. Is that how
No,
you say
it's
it?
not annoying. Someone's got to keep the positiveness up here. Oh my god, my account just looks so bad right now. God damn you, DraftKings.
Unfortunate. Yeah, Kathy Woods apparently bought like another 30,000 shares of DraftKings yesterday.
I know. I think I mentioned that in the show, and then ever since that, it just kept going down.
Yep.
I don't like that at all. Workhorse is still trying to push 40 again. Came right back down. It's just never gonna stay past 40. It's never going.
Yeah, I mean, not never. We got a decent amount to talk about Workhorse. I'm even gonna go into the mystical land of stock twits on the graph to try to connect all these dots. Workhorse,
Okay.
At this point, you can expect to push for 40 every single day. I mean, like, it might not actually hit 40, but it's pushing it every goddamn day for a week now. Because it wants 40, it wants to keep 40. It's just, it was a penny stock a couple months ago. There's a lot of people that are super long, taking profits, people are trying to bring it down, yada, yada, yada.
Yada yada yada.
Anyway, obviously, if you know Workhorse, if you've been watching the show, we're, like, pretty into it. But quick rundown, Workhorse is an EV delivery vehicle company. They partner with UPS to make vehicles for them, as well as drones. They are also heavily rumored to be receiving at least part of the United States Postal Service's contract for their new fleet electrification, which was an executive order from Joe Biden. So it's happening, the electrification. Biden wants American-made companies to do it. There are 3 companies that are in the running for the USPS contract. Those 3 are a Turkish-based company, probably not going to get it. Oshkosh in conjunction with Ford. The problem with Oshkosh's vehicle is that it's not fully electric. It has an internal combustion engine that makes electricity or some shit like that. And then you have American-made Workhorse. All American, all electric. So it's like writing's on the wall there. Some new shit that came up today. We'll pull it up. Where is it? So there is... here we go. You have to, in order to get government contracts, you have to register for this SAM fucking thing. I don't know. I don't even know. This is a new thing for me that I'm just learning about today. I'm sorry, I'm not great. But you have to register in order to receive possible contracts,
Yep.
Oshkosh, HD, a year ago in February 2010, or 2020, I'm sorry, February 12, 2020, entered this registration for a possible patent for their prototype electric vehicle for the USPS contract. Mm-hmm. It has expired today.
Woo! Good
Yeah.
news.
It is good
Good
news.
news.
I mean, like, you would think it's good news because it's like, okay, are they going to renew it? You know, there's at least, maybe they have time to renew it. I just don't know how these things work. I'm being perfectly honest, you know, but like, their thing expired today.
Mm-hmm.
You would think you would have it re-registered before it expired, especially if you're in the running for the contract. Now, people have looked up workhorses, and they're good through like March of next year or some shit, because they made sure they have their thing renewed because they want this fucking contract. So, I'm just saying, that's what I'm seeing today. That is new shit. That is today. You can see it. Expiration date is today. Status expired. You'll see some stuff. If you go on the Oshkosh boards, you'll see some stuff. They have Oshkosh Defense has a registration. That is not the registration in which the prototype was filed under. This Oshkosh HD was. So, I don't think you can just swap around these registrations. I think they, you know, it's like, this is filed for this EV vehicle. So, I'm just saying, this looks really, really nice. And like we said, USPS is announcing the contract by the end of Q1 2021. That is this quarter. That is March, which is next month. So, Workhorse is like, you know, it's a bucking bronco, but it's gonna be a goddamn gold mine. It just, this isn't some UWMC shit, you know.
Yeah, you're better off buying shares for Workhorse because, yes, it does push up to 40 every single day, and now it's at 38.40.
Yeah.
But on the bright side of Ride, because Ride and Workhorse usually they're kind of in sync maybe a little bit, it's still up pushing 2% of the day, and it's above 30. So Ride's above 30, Workhorse is pushing 40. So if they can just both push up a couple dollars, that is going to be fantastic.
That is going to be fantastic. I agree with you.
So when I was looking up some DraftKings news this morning, do you remember how we were talking about Gamble yesterday? GMBL?
Yep.
So I got some news that came out today.
Ooh.
Esports Entertainment Group, Gamble, GMBL, signs a multi-year partnership with the Baltimore Ravens to be the NFL franchise esports tournament provider.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's huge. And so I did go on to the TradingView to see like what it's doing, and it was up from yesterday, from when if we were thinking about buying.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I'll probably buy some Gamble shares for sure. I don't think I want to buy contracts.
Bro, look at the 1 minute chart from February 8th. The last 3 days. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, they got their license in New Jersey, caused a spike. Yeah, it looks like only good things coming for them, honestly.
So you would like shares over contracts?
Yeah, I'm fucking done getting bled out by contracts for a little bit.
What?
You know, especially like I ended up fucking having, you know, 10, 20 or whatever, and then it hurts. the two contracts are like, I don't know when I got displeased with having where the fuck is my goddamn, oh, is it outside? Man. Yeah, I don't know when I got displeased with only making $200 on a trade, you know, but somehow I'm okay with losing several hundred. I don't know what happened there.
If we tasted it, and now like we're just learning from our mistakes. So it's kind of like a pullback, just like everything in stocks. We got up high, we fucking got pulled back, and now we're back on the way up. If you could just see my portfolio right now, you'd be so mad.
I wouldn't be mad.
I just can't.
It's your goddamn money. You're the one that's gonna get depressed about it.
Dude, I'm already depressed about it. It's this DraftKings. I was so close of trying to sell it at the bell yesterday, and I just didn't pull the trigger. I'm just so stupid. But yeah, I'm staring at. Actually, I got 2 calls that expired this Friday. I did 69 calls for Twitter.
Okay.
I bought a couple of those, and then Workhorse $42 calls, which those are both bleeding. So those are both bad calls.
How's Twitter doing?
Twitter's it's down. Everything I'm in is down. So I'm below 25K now. So I'm technically not a day trader anymore.
Oh no, I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, see, that's what contracts do. You got to be real careful, and you got to not bust your nut too hard. The nice thing about shares is that it's like, yeah, it might not be the most exciting game, you know, but man, they do get their pops. You know, like look at Sundial. Hang on, I'm packing a bowl, but oh man, I can't believe that shit, but
well, like before you're talking to Sundial while you're packing the bowl, so I think that you would be pretty happy with me about ADTX.
Okay.
You know, so I got a small position in the stock, so I bought 100 shares. It cost me $350 or $380 because I bought them at $380. Right now, it's at $524.
Nice.
So I have a profit of $150 already, and then at the same time, I also bought contracts that were so far out in August. So I'm just a small position in shares, a small position in the contracts, and the contracts are up $340 too. So technically, I'm already up $500 for my investment of $1,000 within a week. So now I'm just going to let that sit, and I think that's more of like the strategy that I'm going to try to do now.
I think I like that.
Yeah, just because like as I was talking to Dan this morning, that more and more people are buying contracts.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that means people aren't buying shares, so the shares aren't moving as much because people are just banking on contracts.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I agree with that. And also, like, you can see the open interest on options, which I think is like a dirty, dirty trick. Because honestly, you can tell, like, now when I go and look through calls for stuff, I find ones, I'm like, the open interest on these are way too high, way too fucking high, that there's no way, like, the stock market's controlled by computers and algorithms, you know? There's no way they're gonna let 14,000 contracts that are $12 out of the money expire in the money. That's just not gonna happen, you know? So it's like, you gotta keep that in mind too with the contract. So, yeah, sometimes just buy fucking shares. I mean, like, I like that. Like, JagX, I've got a couple hundred shares of JagX, and I've got the contracts. I want further out contracts for sure, because I don't plan on letting go of JagX. Like, I got 219s right now, because they were the only ones available for a minute.
Really? I got 319s.
I think when I first looked at the JagX ones, they only had 219s. I'm not quite sure, but I want to go further out. I wouldn't mind, like, July.
Yeah, because I'm right there with you. I got the 100, so I've my 2,000 shares of IZEA, which is hopefully going to be my bread and butter. And so what I'm doing now, which I started the other day, I got the 100 shares of JagX, the 100 shares of ADTX. Just let that fucking grow with minimal amount of money, and just buy a couple contracts very, very far out while it's still low, and just let it fucking grow.
Word.
Right? So it's minimal. At least I'm above 25 again, which makes my heart a little bit better.
You should not be looking at that while we're doing the show. We've talked about this like a bunch of times.
I know.
You
but I'm just going through
distracted.
I'm just trying to go through my watch list, try to see what the best thing to talk about is right now. Still stuck in CCIV, still bleeding. Fubo, I haven't touched that. It's at $44 right now. Yeah. I would love to get back into that eventually. Just not yet.
Wow, why do you continue to let CCIV bleed?
I don't know, because I have until next Friday. I guess I have a decision to make. I just want the merger to happen. Like, I just been holding it on for so long. It would be so disappointing for me to sell it, and then 2 days later it just fucking merges. That is literally the only reason why my account's going to shit is
FOMO.
Because of CC.
FOMO.
Yeah. Yep. But I'm only doing that with one. It's not like I'm doing with all of them.
Doesn't matter. You shouldn't FOMO about any of them.
Yeah, I know.
You're right. You're sitting there. You watched it. It's hit like 5 peaks. At least since you've had it, and you're just watching them all go away.
Yeah, I know. That's the only one I'm doing it with, though. It's only one.
It's not. If that makes you feel better, that's fine. But
yeah, because I will have a huge weight lifted off my shoulder after I sell that.
Yeah. Cool.
And I can actually go back to actual trading.
Yeah, no news on CCIV. Still waiting on the merger thing. I mean, there's like all this shit that they're doing. I saw the other day that CCIV said that they were going to start production, or Lucid said they were going to start international production in like this year, and then CCIV has a Germany plant or some shit like that. So people are that's like ramping up production for this year. So people are like, even more dots to connect between the two of these guys.
I don't know. It just has to happen, bro. It has to. But I'm just NGE never get excited, so I'm not even thinking about CCIV or UWMC at the moment. It just makes me want to cry.
Oh, UWMC is just getting absolutely murked. Hey, 9:15. Okay.
Yeah, it's at 9.15 right now. It did go down to what, 8 fucking
880.
80. Yeah, that's so depressing.
Yeah.
So it did go 35 cents. So I guess if you did take that run,
Yeah, that's nice. It's probably gonna fucking go back down. Can't get your hopes up with this.
man.
Let's see.
What else did we go over?
Let's in the title. Definitely gonna talk about TLRY. Just want to say, told you so. Oh
Yep.
God, it got worse.
No, what is TLRY?
It's at 36.
Wow.
So, wow. Yeah, should have bought
Wow.
puts. Yeah, right back to where it was on the 9th. Right back to it's actually lower than what it was on the 9th. So TLRY blew the fuck up yesterday. We talked about it. It went up like I mean it was up like 100%, right? Almost 100%.
Man,
It went up like 30% during the day, and then it went up like $24, I think, after hours. And yesterday, if you go back in the archives, Feb 10, Trap Stocks, I said, if you're thinking about getting into TLRY right now, don't fucking do it. That's a terrible idea. And was I right? Fucking down
You were
40
100%
yeah,
right.
it's down $40.
wow. Dude, imagine all the bag holders right now.
Dude, people are gonna fucking kill themselves over this.
Wow. And this is probably like every wheat stock too. I bet they all took a shit.
Afria took a stock. Yeah,
I'm
took a
checking
stock.
CGC. Oh yeah, CGC took a huge shit. You said Afria?
Afria's down from 30 to 18.
Wow. Another one. And what about Grow Generation?
CGC, yeah, down from, let's see, Feb.
Wow. And then
56?
and then Sundial? What's Sundial
I
at?
think Sundial is up.
232. No, Sundial's at 231. It was at 4 something this morning.
Okay.
Wow. Every single cannabis stock took a shit.
Yeah.
Every single one.
You know what I was seeing?
Wow.
You know what I was seeing on Robinhood this morning? Was like headlines that saying Reddit fueled surges in cannabis stocks, like, which I don't even know if it's true or not. But now I think that's a weapon after the GameStop thing, is that they say Reddit's fueling this surge, and people get the fuck out. Like, non-Reddit investors are like, nope, gotta get out, you know? Or it's true, and Reddit's just really fucking good at pumping stocks now. I don't know. But yeah,
Ugh.
that's a bloodbath.
Also, we got the Bumble IPO today.
What time?
They never give times, you know that. It should be dropping any minute now. I have the trading fraternity up too because that's my boy.
Yep.
That's not going on. Looking at Bumble, I believe it's going to be starting around $43. Don't fucking take that with a grain of salt because everything usually doubles. I do have some news for you guys. Take a look out for Lyft and Uber. Lyft lost 458.2 million last quarter, and Uber lost 968 million last quarter. So they're both taking a dive. Might be a good time to.
What do you mean they're
buy in on
taking
the
a
dip.
dive? They're literally, from what I can see, they're at highs.
Oh, I'm invested in Uber right now, and I'm still a little below my average.
What's
But
your
I think-
average?
So I bought. All right, what did I buy? So I bought out a couple weeks. So I have $69 calls that expire on the 26th. Right now they're at 90 cents, and my average is 116.
Okay, I mean that's, yeah, like Uber stock's at a high. It's at $63. So I don't know how you got that fucked on that. You told me they're taking your contracts are fucking getting theta burned, is what you mean. If you're invested in Uber, then their massive losses that they post just made you $4 a share.
Yeah. So
How
know
the
what's
fuck
going
are you down on those?
I don't know what's going on with that. I let it hold overnight. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's probably why.
Did you buy them yesterday?
Yeah.
Dave, it gapped up. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the theta on those must be? You must have just got absolutely fucked on those.
No, it's like, so the delta is at 0.23 and theta is at 0.07, so it's not the worst. So I don't know what happened. So I'm watching Uber very, very closely because you literally use Uber Eats every single day, and Uber is another company I can see that's going to be lasting 10 years down the road. So I don't mind just constantly playing Uber. Uber and that's pretty
Lyft?
much it, bro.
You said
I'm watching
Lyft.
Twitter too. Are you watching Twitter?
No. What about Lyft?
Oh, let's go to Lyft. I haven't even checked Lyft in a minute. So Lyft consolidating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, another one. It gapped up overnight. Pretty on losses. They both had earnings same day.
I'm not sure if it was same day, but this quarter they both had severe losses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, neither one of them ever turned a profit, right?
No.
How?
Nope.
How?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
They don't
Which
even
is
have,
weird,
like,
though.
what are their operating costs? A fucking call center? They don't even do anything. They just connect you. They run a goddamn app. How are they not profitable? Dude, I mean, like, that would...
Uber lost $1 billion last quarter. I don't know how it does. I don't know.
I mean, investors clearly don't give a fuck because they just keep going up.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of like GG, the company what is it? GCG or CGC, the cannabis company, saying that they're hoping that they're going to be profitable in the year 2022, and then their fucking stock skyrockets. You know, it's like these companies are not profitable and they're skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Which is reason why we have to have the old style of thinking and the new style of thinking.
Yeah, because like you get good earnings and then it fucking just tanks. It doesn't.
Tank.
If you have like amazing, mind blowing earnings, then like okay, people will be like, all right, yeah, we'll get behind it. But everything else is like, companies are beating earnings left, right, and center, or earnings estimates, and then their fucking stock price tanks. That does not make sense to me as a human being.
This one might though. This one will make sense to us. Do you remember Poshmark? Posh?
No.
There's another IPO that started at the beginning of the year. It fucking soared 142%, so it's now over $101. When I was reading about them this morning, they are going to be getting more into like pets and more like pet adoptions. And so when I was reading the article too,
how much are you saying that Posh is? I'm seeing 75.
Posh is $76. Yeah, it was up. I guess it was over 100 when I wrote.
Oh yeah, it's significantly down.
Yeah, so from January, yeah. So when the article came out, that's what it said. But they're getting more involved with pet adoption because 67% of Americans have pets now.
Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it found a bottom at 66. So it just IPO'd?
Yeah, it started at 42.
Yeah. Wow. Well, maybe it'll go back. Looks good right now. Yep, my graph got all sorts of fucked up today. I'm having a lot of technical issues today. I don't know what's going on.
The last set of news that I have is that the Pinterest shares were trading higher today in response of possibly teaming up with Microsoft.
Pinterest, Pins.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, fucking, wow, 2 gap ups pretty much right within the last week. Feb 4, gap and tank, then it looks good.
Yeah, I believe that Microsoft is trying to buy Pinterest, just like how they bought LinkedIn, and then they tried to buy TikTok but failed. So they're just trying to buy fucking everything too.
Yeah. I mean, Bill Gates has got to rule the world somehow. Some people think it through a vaccine. I think it's just through money. You know, if you own everything, then you just rule it. That's the way it works.
Oh, and we can go over SNDL again real quick because we have someone in the comments that's asking about SNDL. So if you can bring Sundial real quick.
Yeah.
Sundial, man, like we were in Sundial. This was like a laughing stock way before it was considered a meme stock. We would make fun of each other because we were holding bags from when it was 50 cents. And then all of a sudden we should have just stuck with it. I had options that expired in April, but I didn't want to look at them because it wouldn't move. Then all of a sudden, it just fucking moved. But they're bullies, Brian. Explain how they're bullies.
Yeah, I mean, they are bullies. They bought Zenabis's debt. Zenabis is like a OTC traded cannabis company, pretty small, really small from what I can tell, and they bought the company that holds Zenabis's debt, basically in an attempt to strong arm acquiring Zenabis, and then Zenabis was like, "Yo, go fuck yourself," and they got like. I think they got like $100 million or something, so they just paid out their debt. They're like, fuck off, we'll just owe it to these. Like, we want nothing to do with you.
So funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's Sundial in a nutshell.
Sundial, yeah, I don't know, like, I mean, look, man, if you were holding Sundial through all of this and you sold here, from 50 cents to 480, you're a goddamn genius. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, this is a stock that I just can't trust it, like, maybe I'm wrong, but it's just like, it's like I've seen what it does. I've known about Sundial for a year and a half now. It's like fucking ZOM, ZOM. It's just like ship tops.
Do you have it at the 1 minute chart for Sundial?
Yeah.
Look at that downward trend. Do you think that's about to come right back up right now?
I don't know. It shouldn't.
I think it might. If it pops up to $3, that might be like the warning time. Like, hey, maybe you can catch this little run. But I would not get into it just yet. But if it hits $3, oh yeah, then it should go for a nice little run.
Yeah.
But that's just me. What the fuck do I know?
Okay. Yeah, my algo wasn't actually on. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, yeah, be careful. If this is what you're doing, I'm not putting another penny of my money. I made money on Sundial. I never sold it for a loss. I've sold it for small profits. I had a $1 call for July that I ended up selling. I think I got it for like $38. I ended up selling it for like $1.18. Would have been $300, at least $300 or $400 this morning. So I definitely should have held on to it. But yeah, I just can't ever put any more money in Sundial. It's way too risky.
Yep, I agree. All right, bro. Do you have anything else to leave off the show with?
I don't think so. It would be nice to stop losing money this week. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be real fun.
We didn't talk about anything crypto related, but crypto's fucking flying right now. Let's actually we'll go through a couple real quick if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, XLM, my baby girl, XLM, fucking, I got 1,000 of them at like, 8 cents average. They're at 44, 45 right now. Love it. I love my baby girl XLM. I don't know, like, I think maybe it's alt season now. I think yesterday or 2 days ago, Tesla announced that they bought 1.5 billion in Bitcoin. And I don't know if you saw yesterday, but some like charity tweeted out that they were accepting Dogecoin as donations, and Elon Musk goes, sent some fucking Dogecoin. So like, this dude's just like, he's probably got like a couple million in Dogecoin personally, and he's just watching this shit pump like a motherfucker. I don't know.
Oh yeah, of course he does.
Bitcoin, right around all-time high. 40.
I haven't even looked all day today.
47,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So high.
That's
So
incredible.
fucking high.
Dude, I've been putting $5 a week into Bitcoin for the last couple of months, and it's just like, just watches it grow, It doesn't go fucking crazy because it's a low amount of money, but it does go up. I was given $20 in Bitcoin when I opened my Celsius account, and I believe that's worth $53 right now. Yeah. Yeah. So that's beautiful. Hey, fuckhead. Come on, dude.
I was just trying to scroll for some more DraftKings news just to see.
Bro, the graph is at $2.
Oh, shut up.
So funny. You want to tell everybody about your graph story?
Oh my god. So Ben, one of pretty much our future tech dude, created our Discord for us. He was like, yo bro, graph. So I just went balls deep because that's what I usually do. And I put $750 in the graph, tanked, lost it, went down to like 250. And it was around like 78 cents when I got in. Sold out around like 55 because I wanted just a little bit of cash in my account. And now it's at $2.
Yep. I mean, earlier this morning it was at like $1.50 and we were teasing you, just making fun of you, and I didn't see that. This coming. That's hilarious.
I just hold on. I don't know what it is. I find the right stocks, so I either hold on to them too long or not long enough, and I just can't find the happy medium, and that's the story of my fucking life.
That's a bummer.
Yep.
Let's see, what else do we have? New Cypher? New USD? Here we go. Where are we at? Love it. So the other day, here's my little fun play. I actually had 1,400 XLM in my Celsius account. I sent like 400 over to my Coinbase Pro account, and I set a limit sell to those like 2 weeks ago for like 37 cents. It's since past that, but like, so that I turned that into like around $100, and then I threw that $100 of of cash into the new the other day at like 54, I think, and it's 66 right now. I haven't even checked that yet on my Coinbase account. That's up a decent amount. That's like 20%, 30%. Yeah, so fucking crypto. 60. Crypto's doing quite nice right now, you know? Like, it's definitely a fun time to be in it. It's nice. I feel like every time I'm having a particularly bad time in the stock market, crypto's there to come out of nowhere and be like, hey, buddy, I'm going to touch your penis real quick. It's like, thanks, crypto.
My God, I just want to cry right now. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go back on the trading floor.
Okay. Thanks, everybody, for checking it out. Please like and subscribe. We are going to play... Ben said he was going to join us today, but he didn't end up making it. So, unfortunate. Maybe next time. We're going to play the song to get out of here. Hopefully Dave will hear it this time.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-bum.
Bro, I can't believe the graph, honestly. That's wild.
I can't believe the whole fucking market. I am down $6,100 right now.
Can you hear the song?
I don't hear the song.
You don't hear the song?
Nah.
Trap stocks.
Maybe you haven't muted.
Smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so feared not.
Oh,
We
what
are
an awful
higher
day.
than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks. Smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a head like so feared not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks.
Going on?